Ever pondered about what long-term goals are and why they seem so vital for success? Well, let's kick off this conversation by understanding what long-term goals are. These are objectives that you aim to achieve over an extended period, usually over several years or even decades. Now, why are they important? Long-term goals give us direction. They are like the North Star that guides a lost sailor. By setting these goals, we create a roadmap for where we want to go in life. This could be anything from launching your own business, pursuing higher education, or saving for retirement. The key difference between long-term and short-term goals lies in their time frame and the steps needed to achieve them. Short-term goals are like the stepping stones that lead to the achievement of our long-term goals. They are smaller, more immediate objectives that pave the way to our ultimate destination. Now that we understand long-term goals, let's delve into how to set them effectively. Subscribe to this channel at Ibukunjimi if you have not. How can you set long-term goals? Setting long-term goals might appear challenging, but with a systematic approach, it becomes quite manageable. Now, let's delve into the step-by-step process of setting these goals. First and foremost, it all begins with self-reflection. Understand what you truly want to achieve in life. What are your passions? What are your dreams? This could be anything from aspiring to run a marathon to wanting to become a best-selling author. Having a clear understanding of your aspirations is the foundation of setting meaningful and fulfilling long-term goals. After identifying your aspirations, the next step is to transform them into actionable goals. This is where the SMART goal framework comes in handy. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Being specific means clearly defining what you want to achieve. Instead of saying, "I want to be healthier," you could say, "I want to lose 10 pounds in 6 months." Measurable implies that your goal should have a quantifiable outcome. In the previous example, the 10 pounds serves as a measurable aspect of the goal. Achievable means that your long-term goal should be realistic. It should push you, but not to the point of impossibility. Relevance ensures that your goal aligns with your broader life aspirations. If your overall aim is to lead a healthier lifestyle, then losing weight could be a relevant goal. Finally, setting a timeline or making your goal time-bound gives you a deadline to work towards. It creates a sense of urgency and helps keep you motivated. Now you have your long-term goal set, but remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. Break down your goal into smaller, manageable tasks or short-term goals. This will make the journey less overwhelming and more achievable. Regular review and adjustment of your goals is also crucial. Life happens, circumstances change, and it's okay to recalibrate your goals to align with your current situation. Remember, the key to setting effective long-term goals lies in their specificity, measurability, and commitment to achieve them. On this channel, you will find more videos on how to set short-term goals. To further clarify the concept, consider a few examples of long-term goals. Let's start with education. Perhaps you're eyeing a doctorate degree. That's a long-term goal. To achieve it, you could break it down into smaller tasks such as finishing your bachelor's degree, then your master's, and finally your doctorate. Moving on to career goals, let's say you aspire to become a CEO. That's another long-term goal. You might start as an entry-level employee, work your way up to a managerial role, and eventually reach the top. In terms of personal development, maybe you want to become fluent in a new language. That's a long-term goal as well. You could start with basic vocabulary, progress to sentences, then complex conversations. Lastly, consider financial goals. Perhaps you aim to retire comfortably at 60. That's a long-term goal too. You could start by setting a monthly savings target, then invest wisely to grow your wealth. As demonstrated, long-term goals can span various aspects of life, each requiring a different approach, but following the same fundamental steps. We've covered quite a bit today, so let's quickly summarize the main points. We started by defining long-term goals as objectives that take an extended period, typically more than a year, to accomplish. We emphasized their importance in providing direction and motivation, serving as a roadmap to your desired future. We then delved into the steps to set these goals, identifying what you want to achieve, setting measurable objectives, breaking them down into manageable tasks, and creating a timeline. Remember, these steps are not rigid rules but guiding principles to help you on your journey. We also looked at a few examples, from career advancements to personal development, illustrating how varied and personal long-term goals can be. The journey to your long-term goals requires commitment and regular review. It's important to stay patient, dedicated, and flexible, adjusting your plans as needed. Remember, setting long-term goals is a journey, not a sprint. With patience, perseverance, and a clear vision, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. On this channel at Ibukunjimi, you will find more videos that can help on your journey of growth. Please subscribe for more.